Get ready with me while I talk about the AI lab that's helped fight COVID. So it's not uncommon for researchers in multiple fields to collaborate on a single project, especially if this is going to be a really large or expensive ordeal. This can be difficult due to language barriers or just not having the right connections. So this is where large language models, or LLMs, come in, like ChatGPT. And researchers use large language models pretty often for answering specific questions or writing code. So the goal of this research group was to use LLMs to formulate a hypothesis, write the code, and then draft a paper. So what the human researcher in this scenario does is it creates two general agents, a private investigator or PI, and a scientific critic who gives a title, expertise, goal, and role in the project. And what the PI can then do is create as many experts as it needs in order to do the project, essentially. How this AI lab functions is they have two types of meetings: team meetings and individual meetings. In these team meetings, the human researcher provides a broad research task and the AI agents work together to come up with an answer. The second type of meeting is the individual meeting, where a specific AI agent is given a specific research question by the human researcher. Now, I don't have a background in immunology, but they did claim that this virtual lab developed a set of nanobodies that had a potential for future research. In terms of practicality, it looks like it only took about 1 to 2 hours to complete every single meeting that needed to be done, or about $10 to $20 in token cost for ChatGPT, and then about 10 weeks to complete the entire research project, which is incredibly fast for a research project. In terms of future work, they talk about developing these sandbox environments, which would allow the AI to write, debug, and then run the code that they're writing. Some downfalls that they give are that LLMs can give very vague answers and require a lot of prompting to stay on task. Although they say as LLMs themselves improve, this situation should improve. Another challenge is that LLMs can often just give false facts and citations. The authors claim that the role of the scientific critic should help limit this by challenging the facts and citations given, although they do recommend having the human involved in the project verify these facts and citations. So this was my little summary of this article. This is an accelerated article, which means that edits may be made in the future. However, I wanted to hear y'all's opinions. I think that this is good for science. Anyways, thanks for listening, and if you have any interesting research coming out, let me know.